Hello, hello, Tatum here. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to Summer Heat. Today I have a full body dumbbell strength workout, so grab your weights and let's get to it. All right, hello team. It's time to get started. I'm super excited to bring this workout to you and to have you here. Kudos to you for showing up. Today's equipment, I do have a Plyo box for step-ups, okay? You can use a stepper. If you have stairs at home, that might be a good place to start as well. Look for my windows today as they will be popping up to show you some modifications. For weights, I have a set of 8s, 15s, 25s, which I probably only needed one of those, and a single 30 for squats. So think squats, chest press, single arm row today, okay? We're gonna be going back to some of the basics, working on core stabilization, some balance moves, all of that, all right? And I do have cardio for you, so don't you worry, we'll get that in. Let's go ahead and start. Make sure you start your watches. We only have a couple minutes here, and I just wanna move through a little bit. Let's rock from heels to toe and just warm up from the bottom up, okay? Heels to toe. Rock it out. But on this, as I rock through my ankles, I don't want you to hinge your hips back and swing your hips too. Keep those hips straight. Keep the ribs stacked on top of the hips here and just heel to toe. It's a small movement. There you go, nice work. All right, let's go ahead and take our shoulders. Oh, actually, let's hinge a little bit now. So let's go ahead and put those hands on our head. We're gonna push our hips back towards that back wall like we're gonna kiss our bottom to the wall. Squeeze to stand. Push back, squeeze to stand. There you go, nice work. Whew. I want you to inhale and hold your breath here just a little and then exhale. In and exhale. Good, that's it. Try to soften those knees as you push the hips back. Don't lock out the knees for today. And for now, just soften. There we go, nice work. Let's go ahead and go into a little bit of a squat here. 2, we'll go for 10. 3, just warming up those legs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, side to side now, okay? Up and over, stretching out the adductors, inner thighs, side to side. Great job, team. We only have a few seconds. We're just gonna make this nice and quick. If you need more time to warm up, please take it, pause me, and then come back. Here we go, let's touch down those fingers. Or actually, let's go about mid-shin here and reach up, slide up, and open up through the spine. There we go, other side. Good, and another one. And last one, reach. Nice work. Let's go ahead, rotate those shoulders back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's work our way down to the ground now. We're gonna go into our glute bridge. I want you to tuck that pelvis just a bit if you have a big arch in that lower back, and lift and lower, squeezing those hips. Palms up, there we go. Chin away from the chest, neck and head flat. Just squeeze up and down, lower. And with those feet somewhere not so close to the butt, not so far out, just somewhere in between, trying to feel the larger muscles of our bottom working here. So squeeze each one, try not to let it go at the bottom. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're gonna go into our side plank now, okay? This is a very, very important core exercise that I think we need to practice a lot, okay? So I want you to come here, shoulder over elbow, lift those hips up, knees are bent back behind us, hips are forward, okay? I'm not piking back, they're forward and they're up. Get this lower oblique to engage, all right? There you go, raise that arm up. If you were there, you might hold here, okay? Otherwise, keep that knee down. For some of us, we may extend. All right, let's start with that bent knee today. Keep those hips forward, raise high. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Back down. We're going to the other side. Same thing, knees back behind and bent, elbow under shoulder. Push the hips forward and up. 3, 2, and 1. Lift that top leg only if you are there. If it's tough enough here and you're struggling here, stay here, please. All right, don't progress. Start with the basics. That's what we're doing today, and we're building, all right? Some of us will go straight leg if you want. I'm gonna start here. Next set, we will have 2 rounds here. we can advance. See how you do for 30 seconds here. Keep those hips up high. Engage those lower obliques. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling that. It doesn't matter how much I practice, I get that. Let's go back to our back. We're going with those glute bridges. I want those feet not super close, somewhere in the middle here, not so far out that you just feel hamstrings. I really want the glute max. Tuck a little. 3, 2, and 1s with palms up. Just lift those hips up and down. All right, I'm not tapping all the way. I'm not relaxing down. I'm trying to squeeze through this motion and keep them activated. And I'm even gonna pull my knees in as I do this a little bit, or at least pretend I'm pulling them in. They're not gonna touch. I'm squeezing and hugging my inner thighs in at the same time. Getting those adductors to fire as well with those glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Back to that side plank. We're just moving, team, all right? To that side plank, I'm gonna go with an extended leg. Some of us may even want to advance to that side plank, okay? So right here, 3, 2, and 1. Your option is here, here, or maybe here or here, okay? Trying to hold, all right? Just progress. Some of you have been with me for a while practicing. Some of us are just getting started. Always start at your base, okay? Don't jump ahead. Get that first one first, the first thing I show you first, and then move on. Shaky, shaky. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, other side. Here we go. Hips are up. I want you to push up, bent knees, raise. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Or extend, okay? I'm giving you options here. Figure out where you need to be. Maybe it's here. That's good. Maybe it's with that abduction. Hold and breathe. Don't let it go. You want form first. Form first. So if you try to advance and that form goes, I want you to go back down to that previous modification. There we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have 30 seconds rest. Grab a sip of water. I want to get us moving. I want to get the blood pumping. I want to get a little sparkle going, all right? We're going to turn up the heat. Grab a sip of water. All right. We won't always go through workouts in this progression, but it's usually my favorite. Okay, so our first one is going to be a squat, jump, hold. Not all of us are there. I get it. Some of us are gonna just squat, and I want you to go up on those toes and try to find a stick or balance. So up and balance on the toes, okay? Some of us are gonna jump forward and land, and then back and land. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. I'm going for that stick. If you're just getting started, you're working on balance and sticking on the toes for now, okay? Without the jumps. We wanna have nice, stable core strength. All right, so that we can land this without our knees following in. So I want you to practice some swinging and balance first. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna step to the side and touch down, back in. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. We're just gonna keep this running. We'll have a little rest in between here. Getting into those hips, lateral step. If it's too much to go all the way down, just find that squat that works for you. We're still pushing into those hips. All right, we're not quite lunging yet today. We're just gonna squat it out and get that heart rate high. Mine's racing. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds rest. You can grab another sip of water if you need to. You're doing awesome. All right, good job. We're gonna move through this one more time. Nope, I think 2 more times, okay? 2 more times. Woo! Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Swing to toes or jump if we're there, but we have to make sure. Look how my toes land forward. My knees are over my second, third toes. We want to be nice and stable here before we start to jump. And some of us don't have the knees for jumping right now. That's okay. Swing and balance. Swing and balance. You're still working balance. You're still working those legs. And we're still getting that heart rate up. Woo! There you go. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Step it out, squat. Side to side, all the way down if we're there, okay? All the way down. Up to you, modify, okay? You do you. I understand we're all at a different place. Some of us have been training for a while. Some of us are just showing up and getting started. Yay, let's give it a round of applause for those who have been here for a while, but also for those who are getting started. You're here, you're doing it. We're proud to have you as a part of our TXT team. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Whew. All right, it was 2 rounds. You're welcome. Grab a sip of water. Some unilateral work, so we're gonna work single side a little bit, just make sure that each side is equal. And we're gonna have some compound sets here, bilateral. We're gonna go first with a goblet squat. We're gonna take this weight. We're gonna take it slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race today. We're gonna come down for 4 counts. We're gonna come up into 2 counts with a pause at 1 count at the top. I'm gonna count this first one and second one for you. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up for 1, 2, and pause for 1, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and pause back down, all right? Count to yourself 4 counts, 2 counts up. All right, the point here is to slow down. Make sure those knees stay over your second and third toes, all right? We don't want them here, so I really want you to focus on that. Look in the mirror, push out. Try to keep them in place. Try to steady the hips and the knees here, okay, and ankles. Nice and slow and controlled. That's the point. So this weight, you may use no weight or light weight here. There's a lot of core in holding this dumbbell, okay, at the chest, but keep it close to the body.
Close to the body.
Good, that's it. Just controlling this movement. Woo! And rest. Nice work. All right, we'll even pause at the bottom a little bit there. All right, next one's a single arm chest press. All right, you'll feel a little bit of tug in the core here as well, especially if you use your bench today. Let's go with that right hand. I want you to squeeze your glutes, draw that belly button in as we press here. All right, we're gonna come down for 3 and maybe up in 2. All right, there you go. That's it, nice and controlled as well. Not only does slowing down help us figure out what weight we need, okay, but it helps us stabilize here with this weight. I'm not throwing everything into it. I've really got to control it. I feel it tugging on my core. I'm squeezing my glutes. I'm drawing in. Even from the floor, I feel this pull on my right side. This is great practice. There we go. Whew. And calling on the core to help me here, okay? So about 3 counts down, 2 counts up. If we were to have too heavy of weight here, we would not be able to do this. So it's kind of a good checkpoint to go slow. We can overpower a lot of things, especially if we've been doing this for a while. When we slow it down, we realize, oh, it's a little bit tougher. Maybe I'm not ready. All right. Woo, here we go. Keep working. There's our halfway point. We're gonna switch that left arm. Same thing, team here. Press up. 2 counts, 3 counts down. We're focused today. We're breathing. We're feeling it. We're getting to know, our bodies a little bit here as we slow down and stay focused. Some days it's just easier to throw that weight around and work fast and hard, even though we think it's not. We think, oh, that's harder if I'm doing hard. No, sometimes it's harder to just slow down. Runners know this. Runners know it is harder to slow your run down and go long than it is to rush through it on those days. There you go. And press. Good. 3 down, 2 up. Keep them coming. They're long intervals, but we only have 2 sets today. 2 sets is all we're working, and that's all we need to do with these longer intervals. Press. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, we're going to step up here. My favorite, absolute favorite for the posterior chain. You will see me do these all the time. All right, look for my window for a modification. If you have stairs at home, you can use those. You can use a stepper. I'm gonna go with 15 pounds, but for a lot of us, we may be at body weight, okay? 3, 2, and 1. We're just gonna step up and press through that heel, okay? Back down. Actually, let's stay with that right side, all right? And we'll just work on it. All right, and I want you to push through the heel, and I want you to stand tall. And now I'm balancing by keeping this foot off the box. For some of us, we're gonna have to come up and put the other foot on. That's okay, and work down. I want you to find control though in both directions, so I don't want you to plop down. As we push through and stand tall, I want you to come down nice and slow and controlled. If it's not there, we need a shorter box. So my box will flip to its side, all right? And I can go a little less high, which helps me control it better, okay? So we're all at a different spot. You do you, and we'll get through it and you'll build, okay? If you're looking for a box like this or a stepper, talk to me. I'll point you in the right direction. All right, we're switching to that left leg now. Push up. Something else as your coach that I want you to look for. That happens, I see a lot. And you'll know it's too high. You might be able to muster it up and get up here, no problem. You may find that as you're pushing, you drop your hip to get up there. So you slip somewhere in there, right? You kind of drop to get up there. Go lower, go lighter, okay? Less weight and a smaller step. We want to have that control all the way through. I should be able to push through in one motion without a dip or a stop, okay? We got it? We got it? Get it? Got it? Good? All right, back down. Oh, you noticed I put my foot up there that time? Lost my balance and control. It happens. And this is a tough one when we're just getting started, but we're gonna build and we'll get there. And we'll get there with that balance as well. So go ahead for now, start low, start without weight, and put that foot up if needed. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're going into a row. Now I'm gonna use my box for some support here. All right, feel free to use your knee, but we're gonna row. All right, and again, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. All right, actually, let's go 2 up, 3 down on this cow. We'll go a little slower on that eccentric. Here we go, I'm gonna use my box. 1, 2, pause at the top, I wanna squeeze. And then 1, 2, 3 down. Let's go up in 2 and hold, and back down in 3, good. There you go, if you can get to 4 there, you can also work that, but nice and slow and controlled. And more importantly, on a row, I love that hold here, that stick, that squeeze at the top. Good, that's it. Exhale as you squeeze and row. Inhale as you come back down. There you go. Everything with intention today, okay? I want you to focus. I want you here, right here and now with me, feeling those muscles. A lot of times I get people pulling with their arms and not their back. So I want you to pull back. I want you to pull the shoulder and shoulder blade back and then let the arm follow, okay? So the arm isn't just doing the work. Whew, that's halfway. Let's switch sides, team. Same thing. Again, you can be at your knee here for support. Take that core out of it. If you have a bench or a chair, that works well. Up in about 2 counts with a hold and release in 3. Nice and slow down. We're just making sure that we have control of the weight that we're using, that we can actually lift and lower it, because a lot of times we drop our weight, we use that heavy weight, and we can pull it up here using some of our body, and then we just drop it here, okay? We want to gain strength. We're gonna want to slow this down here, okay? There is strength to gain in that eccentric lowering phase, so don't disregard it. I want you to work it. There you go, good. And that squeeze at the top. See if you can hold that weight there and pause. That'll slow you down when you lower. There we go, 3, 2, and 1. Ah, felt good. All right, we have a kneeling overhead press. We could take 1 weight for now. I'll progress into 2 weights on the next one for those who need it, or maybe your weights are too light. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna press that weight up overhead with a little kneeling squat, okay? So we're gonna sit back and come up. If that sit back hurts, just work your press here from the knees. You're gonna have to really draw in and squeeze the glutes, okay? 3, 2, and 1. We're working up and down. I'm just squatting back onto my heels, squeezing my glutes, drawing in at the belly button, and pressing. And when we press, I want that weight right up over your head. Arms by your ears, okay? Now for some of us, we might be like, whew, that's kind of tough. Go lighter. If it's still too tough with the lightest weight that you can, maybe it feels a little tight, okay? Maybe that mobility around the shoulders is lacking. Even though I can get mine there, I will tell you I have a tight chest. I have to work on it. We can talk about that, all right? Let me know. I'm happy to help. Here we go. Now, if you want, take up 2. I'm gonna go with 2 for a little bit more of a push here. All right, and maybe if your weights are lighter and you don't have a heavier one for a single, go with double like I'm doing. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Nice work. All right, that brings us back to the beginning. That's gonna be that goblet squat. 4 counts, slow and controlled, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. That's my little saying for today. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. I'll count the first one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, up and 1, 2, and count for 1 or a pause there, okay? I'm gonna go about hip width apart, toes forward, keeping those knees over the second, third toes. Hopefully you gotta call me out because I can't see my toes right now. And we're down for 4. I want it slow. I want it controlled. Both directions. Just a little bit quicker when we stand. Good, and I'm gonna give it a little pause at the bottom too. So come down and 4, hold, and up. Good. Stop it there at the bottom if you can even. Give it a little extra work. And up, nice work. Just stabilizing. All right, and that little pause, that little isometric there on the knees, so good for building strength in our knees as well. Nice and slow. Push through, good. Give me another one. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Nice work. We have that single arm chest press team. All right, from the floor here, I'm gonna grab this 30 again, just for reference. Here we go, right arm, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze the glutes, draw that belly button towards the spine, stabilize. Even though we're stable at the floor here, we can still engage tighter to help with the offset of this dumbbell. There you go. Again, control, maybe 3 counts down, 2 on the up. Good, exhale on the press. That's it, come on team, we're focused today, we're right here. I know, even for those of you who have been with me for a while, it might be tougher to slow down. We might have been working powerfully and fast. All right, today, it's all about endurance, okay? And a lot of that, just like running, is here in the head. Okay, when you slow down and you really feel what you're doing, it takes a lot of mental capacity. We have to really get there mentally as well, which is good. We need that. Woo! Mind-body connection right here. And push. Hoo-ah! Good job. Come on, keep it coming. Nice work. Squeeze. And switch. Other side. Here we go. And we're up. And down. Good. That's it. Press. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. That's it. 3 down, 2 up. Oh, slow and controlled team. Who's a shaking? Who's feeling it now? All right, you got this. All right, I know it's tough. But if the weight is too much, if you can't get through my minute with me, then it's okay. That just means we picked up too heavy a weight. We're not quite there. Don't worry about it. Don't be hard on yourself. Grab a lighter weight so you can get there, okay? The point is that we have that weight that we can work for a longer time under tension today, okay? I'm gonna have you give me a couple more because I didn't switch this in time. So give me a couple more here. And then we'll move on into those step-ups, I believe. There you go. Nice work, team. Grab those weights for that step-up. I'm gonna go into a step-up with balance. So some of us are there, some of us aren't. It's okay. Here we go. We're gonna step up and then bring that left knee up, okay? So right foot up, stays up, press to the heel, right knee up. Now, for some of us, we don't need to bring that knee up. If that balance isn't there and we're still here, that's okay. I want you to work control. I want you to get balance. All right, but for some of us, we've been there. We can come up with that knee up and back down, all right? And when we bring that knee up, don't rush it. Make sure we have balance before we reset. Let the body find that balance. Let it work a little bit here. Let it figure it out, okay? Good, push through the heel. Try not to jump off that back leg. And start low if we need to, start low. I'm gonna give modifications up and down wherever we need to be. Don't rush it. Don't jump ahead. All right, it's not gonna help you in the long run. Woo! There you go. All right, halfway, left leg up, right leg comes up. Feels so good. Just slow down and work here. There we go. I have the sweat dripping. In places we won't talk about, it's dripping. It's there. And lift, knee up, good. Slow down. That's it, step it down. I want it nice and controlled. Knee up, back down. Good. Try to push through the heel. Try not to rock up or push off that back leg. I know it's hard. Sometimes I raise up on my toes, so I have to push into that heel and control it. There you go, good. Whoop. All right. 17 more seconds here. It's our last one. You can do this. It's long, but it's meant to be. Here you go. 5 seconds. Give me one more here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Awesome work. All right, single arm rows. Again, with some support today. So on that knee here, if you want, rowing back, give it a squeeze, maybe a pause for 2 counts, and then a lower. Make sure you have good control of that weight. Lower with some slow 3 counts or so, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come up in that 2 count or so and hold again and lower. There you go. Hold. Back down. Slow. And then another thing on this is I like to keep those shoulders down and back. So when I come here, I'm not gonna reach and round, okay? Keep the shoulders down and back. That's it. And remember, we are rowing with that back, not just that arm. So pull back with the shoulder and shoulder blade squeeze. All right, pull it and the arm follows, squeeze. That's it, nice work. Just keep it coming or switch to the other side. Remember, everything we're doing now is the last round. This is gonna go very quick today. We have 15 more seconds on the side. Stick with it, team. If we're not getting to that minute, it's just a little too heavy today. Go a little lighter or just drop set it. Pick up that other weight and keep working. Squeeze, good. Halfway, oh, there we go. Other side. Hold for at the top, pause at the top. Give me that squeeze. All right, pull the shoulder and shoulder blade back and squeeze. 3 counts to lower, nice and steady. There is strength there. Don't forget it. Here we go. You're blowing that air out as you row, inhaling as you release. Good. That's it. Notice how steady we are. Okay, I'm not trying to throw my body into it. I'm just working the back. No need to throw the rest of the body into it. I could pick up our bigger, heavier weight and get all these other muscles working for me and just forget about the back, but that's not what we want. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Oh, feels so good. All right, kneeling squats, team. I'm going to put my box away. We are done with that. Again, a nice little piece of equipment to have for your in-home gym. I'm going with 2 weights. You can do a single weight here, up and down, okay? Right here if you want. 3, 2, and 1. It is a minute long, so we want to choose our weights wisely. All right, and I'm using that little kneeling squat to press overhead. I'm squeezing my bottom, my thighs, drawing in at the belly button, in and up, nice and steady here. If that's too much, just kneel right here and press, okay? We can do that. We're still working good core strength. All right, you got this. Our last one here before we go into our arms. We're gonna do a little bicep, tricep, and a little more cardio at the end, and I'll get you out of here today. That's it. Don't forget to move throughout the day. That's your best defense against sitting at a desk in the car, weight gain, fatigue, is to get up and move. 3, focus, 3, 2, and 1. All right, team, rest. Let's put those weights down. All right, for our next one, I'm gonna be using somewhere between 8 and 15 pounds for these triceps and biceps. Probably should have got the 10s out. On this kickback, we're gonna stay with one leg back where we'll work a little bounce, but we may not. We may be here. You're gonna pull up at 90 degrees and we're just gonna kick it back, but we're not swinging, all right? I'm extending and lowering. For some of those that want, we're gonna kick one leg back for a little balance work. 3, 2, and 1. So if you're there, kick one leg back. We'll stay here for 30. We're just doing 30 seconds on both of these, but we'll do 2 rounds. All right, we're feeling it from our chest press, and that's okay. Now, if we're rounded here, we're having trouble, come back in here, okay? Here we go. Squeeze. Squeeze when you kick. 3, 2, and 1. And notice I stop here instead of bringing the weight all the way here because there's a little bit of a swing and a relaxation in the muscle there, okay? We're gonna go with curls. I'm gonna try 15s and we're gonna try balancing, okay? You don't have to. Here we go. Here's your curls, up and down. All right, with a little rotation. 3, 2, and 1. Join me here. For those of you who are ready, we're gonna go with the curls here, okay? Good, keep working. We'll do the other leg. We'll balance on the other side next time. Here we go. That's it, keep moving. Whew. Find that balance. If it's not there, on your toes. And if it's still not there, we don't need to work it, okay? I don't want you to be all over the place, so just go here with both feet down. Time, nice work, team. All right, back to those kickbacks. I'm gonna kick my left foot back now in that kickback, all right, for a little balance work. If you want, just bring it here. More importantly, keep that 90 degree and only bring it here. Let's start here. 3, 2, and 1, and kick. Neutral spine. So I'm not all rounded. Chest is out, shoulders are down and back. There you go. Elbows are high, so I get a nice full range. I'm gonna kick that left leg back and work a little balance. You might even go here and it can still be work, okay? So modify that kick back with that leg, that kickstand. Good. Squeeze at the top. Again, control it. We're not rushing this. 3, 2, and 1. Holy moly. All right, grab your weights. We have those curls. I'm gonna balance on my right leg this time. Again, no need if we're not there to worry about it. 3, 2, and 1, but try it. Maybe you're on your toes here. And we've got weight on that right leg. Maybe we're up. Maybe we're out in front for something a little harder, okay? Good, that's it. Rotate. Again, this is just for fun. No, it's good to work balance, a part of good movement, overall health, especially functional movement and health. Every day, day-to-day things that we do and tasks. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, grab a sip of water. We're going into a little bit of cardio. You have 30 seconds here. So earlier, we worked on jumping a little bit or swinging to our toes. We're gonna get up and down. I am an up and down person. I firmly believe that if we wanna feel good as we age, we have to be able to get to the floor and get up to take care of ourselves. So we're gonna come down, but we're gonna keep this low. You can even use your box if you want, or a chair to step out and up, okay? We're going to the ground in 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, everyone. Walk out that right, left foot, walk it in. And reach, good. And down, right, left, up, all right? That's all we're doing here. No jumping. If you want to jump and do a full burpee, for those of you who have been with me, go ahead and give it a try. That's fine. Burn it up. Empty that tank. Woo! But I tell you why, it's so funny how tough just a step out burpee can be. All right, number 2 here, we're going into a skate. I want us to move laterally. We did a squat. Now we're gonna tap. Some of us are just gonna tap here. Just want you to get used to tapping and moving side to side. We don't do it often, okay? For some of you, we can get a little jumping in, we can go a little further. All right, if you really want, we can tap down and go deep, okay? Up to you. It's your workout. You do you. Find that modification that allows you to work good form, okay? Something that you can do. All right, do what you can, not what you can. Rest now. We're going back to that low burpee. We have 2 more rounds of this, okay? I like to raise that heart rate, burn it up a little bit, empty the tank, energize. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're down. Out, out, in, and up. Give me a reach. We're down. I like to change my lead foot. So my right foot might start me out and in. And on that second time, that left foot's gonna lead. All right? Just getting my body used to having a different leading side, a dominant side working. Woo! Here we go. Out, out, in, and up. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Tap it. Side to side, side to side. Jump it if you want. Skate. All right? Touchdown if you want. There you go. Side to side. Moving into those hips. We did a squat step earlier. If you still want to stay with that, go ahead. That's a good one too. All right. Whew. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, you guys are doing great. We have a little rest here. Last round here. This is our only time through this workout we've done a third set, okay? If 2 was enough, you can stop here, but I encourage you to try. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're down. Last round. And up. See if you can move a little faster. Good. A little bit quicker. That's it. If you're there. Whew. That's it. Come on, team. Lead with a different foot each time you step out and in. Hoo-ah. That's it. Come on. Hoo. Last one. 3, 2, and 1. Side to side. Have a little fun. Dance if you want. Just move for me, okay? Here we go. Whew. That's it. We got this. Woo, just 17 more seconds of work today. We'll cool down. That's it. Come on, bring it up. You got it. Oh, and smile. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Cool down. Grab a sip of water. Stay hydrated. All right. Woo, team. Let me know, for those of you who've been training with me for a while, we went back to muscle endurance, okay? So we worked less sets, longer intervals. We started with some of that core stabilization. All right, let me know what you think, okay? Did you get as good of a workout as when we go high intensity? I know I did. I know it was a challenge because we didn't step back. We haven't been back to that in a while. So kudos to you. We'll see quite a bit of this here. Let's go ahead and stretch. Let's first catch that breath. Bring that heart rate down, okay? Let's reset. I want a big breath in. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. This is a good time to practice drawing in and feeling the bracing that I often talk about and stabilizing here, okay? Stable core really does transmit through our limbs, our legs, and help us stay safe through movement and also become stronger. So as we inhale on this one, I want you to pull or let the belly expand first. Breathe deep, and then when you exhale, I want you to draw in and up. So draw in and up, and you feel this crinkling and this tightness that happens. One more time, in. Belly big, exhale, draw it in tight. And this feeling, doesn't it feel good? That's tightness, that's what I want for you, okay? Nice work, let's bring that left arm across. We'll just work from top to bottom here and to the floor for these few minutes, all right? Again, thank you so much for showing up and tuning in. Kudos to you. Let me know how long you've been working out with us in your comments here today. If this is your first time, what you thought, if there's any questions you have, or how long you've been doing these videos, okay? I'm curious. I'd love to hear from you. Don't be shy, please. If you want to make my day, just send me a comment, talk to me, and let me know you were here. All right? It's the best form of gratitude for me. And I enjoy helping you. So if there are questions, please ask. Please ask. I can't help you unless you ask. Let's go ahead and interlace those fingers. If you have a towel, reach behind with that towel so you can create some space and you can pull up. It depends on how tight you are there in those chest and shoulders. Find your breath. This is counting down very quickly on us. For those of you who are there, go ahead and wrap around and come down. Let it go. We're up. Fist in the small of your back, a small back bend here. Great job. I want to come down the floor. We're going to focus on our hip flexors, a very tight area for a lot of us, especially if we sit a lot. So what I want you to do is just to tuck that pelvis a little bit here, push forward. If you've been with me, this is one that we practice a lot. Hey, you should start to feel that stretch here in the front of the hip and down the front of the thigh to the side just a bit. I want you to reach up and over for a nice side bend here as well. If you want to grab that wrist and give it a little pull to help yourself, go ahead. But breathe. Don't lose your breath. If you're there, we're going to reach around and grab that ankle or foot, the shoestrings, or maybe the back. I have a little tab on my shoe here where I can pull in, getting that stretch through the quad. If that's too much, you're going to lay down on your side with bent knees and grab and stretch. Find your quad stretch there. If you're still having trouble, a band can help. Talk to me. I'll send you a video on how to do that. All right, great job, team. Let's turn around that other side. Tuck, push forward just a bit till you feel that stretch. I know I feel it. Sometimes I like to give it a little bang here, a little massage. Work it out. Let's reach up and over. Grab that wrist. Find your breath. Oh. Good work. Lay down on your side or reach back and grab the shoelaces here, that shoe, that foot, the ankle, whatever you can. Stretch that quad, still keeping your pelvis tucked slightly to feel that extra stretch in the front of the thigh and hips. Great job. Let's go down to our back real quick. And let's just go knees side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me 2 more. 5 and 6. Oh, hug yourself in. Give your knees a little hug. And that's it today, team. All right, don't forget to let me know what you thought about that for heading back into more of this muscle endurance and stabilization. I hope you enjoyed it. Very important to build this space as we move on. So come back to this one. Keep practicing. If you had trouble with those step-ups, talk to me. Let's see where we can begin and what I can do to help you get there, all right? All right, I'll see you next time. Good job. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.